The 10 most dangerous cat breeds in the world. They say dog is a man's best friend, but most cat people would probably disagree. These mesmerizing creatures can be just as playful, cuddly, and friendly as their canine counterparts. Well, that is, if they're in the mood. Still, cats are one of the most popular pets in the world. If you're considering getting one, you should probably leave the following 10 dangerous cat breeds off your list of potential candidates. Before we sink our claws into this list, be sure to click the subscription button and ring the little notification bell so that you'll always be the first to see all the fun and informative videos coming out daily on the bright side of life. Number 10. Pallas's cat. With a stocky build and a flat, round face, this feline is so fluffy that you might mistake it for a plush toy. But don't fall so easily for its cuddly appearance, because this is a wildcat. It was named after German naturalist Peter Pallas, but its scientific nomenclature is Autocolobus mano. Autocolobus is a Greek word meaning ugly-eared. Rude, I know. Apparently, some scientist was disgusted by the fact that this cat has round ears that sit on the sides of its head. Another distinct trait of Pallas's cat is its uncat-like round eyes and pupils. The important question is, can you tame this kitty? The short answer is no. Don't even try to pet it if you see one. This wildcat, which happens to be a distant relative of the leopard, is not a social animal. They're independent, territorial, and, well, wild. Plus, Pallas's cat is classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. That's why this guy should be left alone and where it belongs, in the wild. Number 9. The Savannah. This cat is a crossbreed between the African Serval and your common domestic house cat. It has a long neck, body, and legs with dark brown to black spots all over its coat. Savannahs can weigh from 8 to 20 pounds and live up to about 17 years or more. Thanks to its exotic African ancestry, owning this breed will come with a hefty price tag. An active and intelligent type, this green-eyed beauty sometimes acts more like a dog than a cat. One of its favorite activities is playing fetch, and you can actually walk this cat on a leash. And here's the real kicker, it loves to swim. This cat is adventurous and curious, so it's better to keep it indoors. At the same time, they require lots of mental and physical stimulation. You also need an infinite amount of patience to deal with their playfulness and mischievous behavior. Expect turned-on faucets, open cabinets, broken dishware, gnawed-up furniture, and your toilet being turned into their own private pool. So basically, it's an adorable poltergeist. The Savannah can also be quite aggressive towards strangers, especially when they're young. So, yes, you can keep Savannahs as pets, but this breed is definitely not for first-time cat owners. Number 8. The Chausie. Also known as the Nile cat, this breed is a cross between an Abyssinian domestic cat and a jungle cat. You can probably guess by the nickname that this cat comes straight out of Egypt. Its wild ancestor, the jungle cat, is the very one that the Egyptians worshipped. Male Chausies can weigh up to 25 pounds, while females get up to 20. It has a slender yet muscular body, giving the species an overall athletic build. Just like the Savannah, this cat can be put on a leash and likes to play fetch. The Chausie is not a laid-back lap cat. They're playful and assertive. So, you have to constantly keep them busy with toys and undivided attention. Chausies are perfect for experienced cat owners and families with older children. Because of its curious and outgoing nature, it's best if you have a lot of space, like a fenced-in backyard, to avoid any mishaps inside your home. Number 7. The Jungle Cat. Alright, let's talk about the prized pet of the ancient Egyptians, the jungle cat. Its scientific name is Felis caus, but it also goes by the swamp lynx, swamp cat, or reed cat. While the name would have you think otherwise, This cat does not live in the jungle, but rather in wetlands with dense vegetation. It's a medium-sized feline that can weigh up to 20 pounds. Like any other wild cat, this breed is independent and solitary. Therefore, it can be hard to tame and domesticate it, even if you raise one from kittenhood. The jungle cat is also an energetic, active, and predatory sort. They can even pounce on birds that are about to take off. This cat can be aggressive too. In fact, there have been cases of jungle cats attacking and clawing people that got a little too close for comfort. Number 6. The Abyssinian. While we're on the topic, we might as well mention the Chausie's other ancestor. It may seem regal and poised at first glance, but don't let the Abyssinian fool you. This cat has a really outgoing and playful personality. The Abby is one of the oldest domesticated cat breeds. Believed to originate from Abyssinia, which is modern-day Ethiopia. Most experts nowadays cite Egypt as the breed's place of origin. Full-grown Abyssinians can weigh from 8 to 12 pounds and have a life expectancy of up to 15 years. This cat is always on the go and loves climbing up to high places. It's an inquisitive and intelligent breed that's inclined to investigate whatever you're doing. They say that this cat will train you, not the other way around, to do its bidding. Like playing fetch. The Abby prefers to be the center of attention and doesn't do well when left alone. If you leave it alone for a long time, expect to come home to chaos. This cat can also get aggressive without any valid reason. Number 5. The British Shorthair. If you're familiar with the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland or Puss in Boots in Shrek, then you've definitely met some of the on-screen representations of the British Shorthair. This breed can weigh up to 20 pounds and lives up to about 20 years. It's well known for having a round head, eyes, and paws, and even its tail is rounded at the tip. But don't be fooled by its cute appearance, even if it lowers its hat and looks up at you with big sad eyes. Sure, it's a laid-back and undemanding cat. It doesn't exactly have an active lifestyle, so don't expect them on top of your counters or shelves. However, the British Shorthair is not a cuddly lap cat and doesn't like to be carried around. Nonetheless, it'll stay by your side like a loyal companion, when it feels like it. Number 4. The Maine Coon. This native New Englander hails from Maine, hence the name. In fact, it's the official state cat. The Maine Coon is a large breed that can weigh up to 20 pounds or more. It also received celebrity status as Mrs. Norris in the Harry Potter movies. Another interesting fact about this cat is that it became the first pet to ever be commercially cloned back in 2004. Little Nicky was produced using the DNA of a senior Maine Coon named Nicky. This breed can be sociable, but it can also be assertive and dominant when it wants to be. The Maine Coon is very independent and doesn't like to be robbed of its precious me time. So, if it doesn't want to be disturbed or dislikes something, expect some retaliation from this cat. Number 3. The Mekong Bobtail. Although the country of origin is cited as Russia, this breed was actually brought there from Southeast Asia, where legends described Mekong Bobtails as royal beings that guarded ancient temples. The Mekong Bobtail can weigh up to 10 pounds and has a lifespan of up to 18 years. And, of course, we can't forget to mention this breed's most unique feature, its tiny little bobbed tail. Like a lot of the unique breeds on this list, the Mekong Bobtail acts like a dog, which means, again, you can walk it on a leash and train it to play fetch. They can be kind and gentle, but also playful and energetic. Your house should have plenty of space to stimulate this cat's active personality and love of jumping up on high places. Just beware that this cat is pretty independent. Number 2. The Siamese. Hailing from Thailand, this breed has the same sophistication, elegance, and legendary respect as the Mekong Bobtail. The Siamese is believed to be an ancient cat and is currently one of the most popular breeds in the world. It has a long, muscular body that can weigh up to 15 pounds. The most distinct features are the cat's blue eyes, triangular head, and distinct coat pattern. And don't even try to fool a Siamese cat. In the 1960s, the twin Siamese cats of former Ambassador Henry Helb foiled an espionage plot against him when the two felines discovered 30 tiny microphones behind the wall of Helb's study at the Dutch embassy in Moscow, Russia. Wow! Those kitties could give James Bond a run for his money. The Siamese is also the most talkative and opinionated cat out there. It demands to be entertained and showered with attention 24/7. It can be pretty cautious around strangers and outright naughty when left alone at home. Number 1. The Bobcat. Known as Lynx rufus in the scientific community, the bobcat is a nocturnal animal with a natural habitat in the wild. Yet some people are brave, or silly enough to make them pets. It's twice as large as the average house cat, can weigh up to 30 pounds, and has a lifespan of about 7 years. It's sometimes mistaken for its cousin, the Canadian lynx, because of its tufted ears, large paws, and long hind legs. Both, of course, also have a bobbed tail. This animal is solitary and territorial, which is why it's quite a challenge to own one. It can also be aggressive and temperamental, so expect your house to be shredded or destroyed. Bobcats certainly aren't child-friendly, given that they're capable of killing a full-grown human. If you're into exotic and wild pets like the bobcat, and you're cautious and experienced enough to keep one, it's best that you take one in as a kitten. Otherwise, you could end up being its next meal. Which dangerous cat breeds did you find the most fascinating? Do you know of any other interesting facts about cats? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like and send it to all your friends. And remember, always stay on the bright side of life.